This is it. This is the Northern Ruins. It's a beautiful place. But don't let that fool you. Are the Gnolls really looking for war? They call a truce, but then attack us without warning. There has to be more to this. Let's investigate. Hold on. Is that? I think this is what our mage told us about in his notes. Oh, look. He gave us some instructions, too. Step 1. Locate a source of swirling blue lights. This has to be it, right? Step 2. Trigger a reaction with the Brig catalyst. Trigger a reaction? Is he telling us to hold this stone up against the lights? There's a mountain of notes below. Let's see. Footnote. Flovian, hereby named, is a spirit identified through a special reaction of spirit stones. Controlling for several variables while under high concentrations of mana, patterns of behavior that resemble those of a typical high-order spirit. Whether it is of a species heretofore undiscovered still remains to be... You know what? Let's just hold the stone up against the lights. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, good. We're all in one piece. It did say it should work like a makeshift campsite. It saves us the trouble of having to collect firewood. It's quite nice, actually. You're familiar with campsites, right? They're places where you can rest and prepare for the mission ahead. Now you should be able to make camp wherever these blue lights appear. No preparation required. There's also this other thing he gave us. Let's see. Flovian Flask. Flovian Flask User Manual. For times when you are less than healthy. Would you look at that? Another endless set of footnotes. Judging by the looks of it, I'd say it's some type of potion. Says here there's one for each of us, so here. This one's for you. That should take care of the mage's request. Shall we head deeper inside? The place where we're headed to is the Northern Ruins Watchpost. It's been left abandoned ever since the Gnolls declared a truce. But if they're preparing for war, there's a good chance we'll find something there. Are those pagans? I doubt they'll give you much trouble, but be careful. The others weren't lying when they said you were good. That was a clean fight. We should be getting close now. Hope there won't be any surprises. Gnolls! Looks like we have to fight. many of them. This can't be right. Did they bring their whole army here? There's a big wall deeper inside. We should take a look. What's that? The wall! He's not like the others! Be careful! The Gnolls did this. But why? They've left us alone so far. Why the sudden change of heart? What's bringing them into human lands? And through this path too, of all places. Have you heard the story before? About the Fomor attack on Colin? This is the path they used to attack 10 years ago. They built this watchpost here after Colin burned down. And the surrounding land became a battleground between us and the Fomors. The lines got pushed back and forth for a few years after that. And eventually, the watchpost turned into a no man's land. I wasn't here for it myself, of course. But when you live in Colin, it's a tale you get to hear pretty often. It was an unspoken symbol of peace between us for a little while. But now that it's been destroyed... We have to go back and alert the others. If anyone ends up spilling blood over this, it has to be us.
Miss Kiara! You're back.
Ali, what's she doing out here?
I was just waiting for you, and Madam Mercenary.
For us? Did something happen again?
Not really. It's just... I heard the two of you went out to the northern ruins, by yourself. You're both skilled mercenaries, so it's not really my place to say this, but...
Oh, Ali, you were worried about us.
I should have done more to help. I should have been there to lend you my strength. I'm sorry. Dame Gwen isn't wrong. It is the Royal Knight's duty to protect the kingdom as a whole. But I doubt that means we're free to forsake a few lives out on the frontier.
Oh, it's fine. It's not even your fault. Don't worry about it.
Miss Kiara.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Don't mention it, ma'am. I've stolen too much of your time. Captain Aeon's waiting for you inside. Please, head on in.
Therefore, we believe that the Gnolls are showing unmistakable signs of hostility.
The Gnolls breached the wall and were attempting to set up camp.
Will this be enough to convince the Royal Knights?
Who knows? The war on the main front only grows fiercer by the day. The answer is most likely no. Even if we do send word, the Order will only ask for more information. They'll want irrefutable evidence that the Gnolls seek to escalate the war.
They really did breach the wall. Something must have happened here after all. The path ahead is through those vines. There's a way down at the end of this tunnel. Let's make our way over there. Here, take this. It's a rappel gun. You'll need it to climb down. It's a good piece of kit. It should work just as well on any other rope or chain. I always meant to give it to someone. Better that than have it sit around collecting dust. I get the feeling you'll make good use of it. And if my master taught me anything, it was to pay heed to these instincts of mine. Hook it up to the chain and pull the trigger, and your rappel gun will do the rest. You'll need it again to get back up, so try not to lose it. We're a ways off the beaten path, so we might run into some gnolls.
There shouldn't be too many, but be careful. What is that doing here? You're not hurt, are you? There weren't this many gnolls the last time I was here. Good thing I didn't come here alone. Does this really mean war? Barricades. They weren't here before. If they've gone this far. It's only gonna get more dangerous from here. That won't stop you, though, will it? Yeah, it won't stop me either. If war does break out, I won't get to just stand by and watch. Besides, I've got a score to settle. I've lost enough commission to buy me a house in Rochester, thanks to that lockdown. I have to see for myself what's going on. They found us! Here they come. Watch yourself! Is through. There's more ruins up ahead. Let's head there for now. These ruins should be connected to the caverns too. It's just a guess, but we don't have much choice, so let's get moving. Hold on. I think I heard something. What are they up to? Damn it! They followed us! Come on, this way! Damn it. We have to find another way out. If we follow the fireflies, we should find a way out. Hopefully. But there could be danger ahead. Rest up before you go. Looks like I was right. Just a bit more, and we should be safe. Come on, let's head back to... No! Looks like it's out for blood. They didn't let us through so easily. Shadowfang. It's quite a famous one among us hunters. Whenever someone wanders too deep into Gnoll territory, it shows up as if to say, this land belongs to us. It used to be that if you turned around, you could get out safe. But what's it doing down here, in these ruins? Killing and being killed, that I can understand. I make my living off the death of other creatures after all. But hunting and war are nothing alike. And these gnolls are clearly preparing for war. If we're looking to save the village, I need to gather my thoughts.
Not only that, but they're also setting up camp out in those ruins. Colin needs reinforcements.
Yes. That should be sufficient.
Does that mean...
I will call for an assault on the Gnolls. I've already sent word to my commanders, and I've been entrusted with making the call. Approval should only be a formality. It won't take long. We turned a blind eye to the Gnolls because they had declared themselves to no longer be Fomor. This was only a few months ago. I'm sure you remember too, Captain. We, Royal Knights, had received word from the leader of the Gnolls. Their chieftain, Crimsongale, had come to terms with the Fomor commander Shakar to strike out on their own. And he'd claimed he no longer wished to be at odds with us. So the Crown decided to grant them the privilege of coexistence. Given the circumstances, we needed irrefutable evidence to overturn that decision. And it seems you, mercenary, have brought back the evidence to do just that. Fomors are nothing but Fomors in the end. They return our kindness with betrayal. I'm hardly surprised.
What about our reinforcements?
Commander's aware of the situation. Reinforcements should depart as soon as word arrives. I expect they will be joining us on the battlefield. What's the matter? Isn't this what you wanted, Vice Captain?
Then what about the village?
We will be launching an assault on the Gnolls. Defending Colin is not part of the plan. From the beginning, my mission has always been to keep an eye on the Gnolls. It's up to you mercenaries to defend your villages. Any objections?
No, ma'am. But one thing's for sure. Your blasted order of knights doesn't give a damn about people's lives. You don't care who lives or who dies. You're no better than those bloodthirsty gnolls.
Marek.
Will that be all, then? Captain, I leave it to you to assemble the mercenaries.
Yes, ma'am. That said, hasty decisions make fertile ground for mistakes, Dame Gwyn. They will surely retaliate, and your choices today may lead to dire consequences. Why did the Gnolls break their side of the agreement? We've yet to find an answer to this question. Will I be able to count on your wise leadership, Dame Gwyn?
The Order will make the decisions.
An assault on the gnolls? If the gnolls really are going behind our backs, the Fomor army will be sure to retaliate. And when they do, the target of their retaliation will no doubt be Colin.
Yes, I know. But there isn't much we can do about it now. The Knight Delegate's decisions are not entirely her own. The best we can do now is to see this mission through as quickly as we can. And in doing so, we'll be protecting the village. Vice Captain Marek, what we need now is the Vice Captain of the Calbrim Mercenaries, not the Marek of Colin.
Understood, sir.
Let's sum it up. We Calbrim Mercenaries will see this mission through as quickly as we can. This is all for Colin's protection. No blood other than our own must spill from this village. We will leave behind only minimal defenses. Our orders will arrive in half a day. Make sure you're prepared to leave when they do.
Half a day? But that's barely enough time for a messenger to make the trip.
Seeing how she called it a formality, I'd wager the matter has already been settled within the Order. They must have seen the Gnolls as a potential threat and been aching to get rid of them. All anyone had to do was give them an excuse. I doubt they had any faith in the agreement from the start.
Damn it.
And perhaps there was no stopping it. Once the Gnolls decided they wanted war. You should get what rest you can. We'll be needing your strength in the coming fight. Good work out there.
look very tired, Madam Mercenary. The room upstairs is all yours. Please, take your time. Teve has gone to the temple. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. I'm sure she'd be happy if you paid her a visit. You can find the temple at the top of the hill, across the bridge, behind the mercenaries' headquarters.
Uncle Ernwas must have told you I was here. You don't look so good. Is something the matter? Is there going to be a war after all? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid. What do you fight for, Madam Mercenary? Erin is a paradise, free of all pain. Eradicate the Fomor. Their blood will open the gates of paradise. The day the Fomers shed their final drop of blood, I shall come to you and spread my wings. Do you also dream of paradise, Madam Mercenary? It's a favorite subject among the people here. They come to me with questions like, what's it like there? Or, are we getting any closer? I might be an oracle, but I don't really know. Whose blood, and just how much of it, do we need to spill to open the gates of paradise? You better get going. Thank you for coming by. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for there to be a little less blood. And for everyone to be safe.
The Royal Knights of Rochester hereby authorize this assault. Signed, Deputy Commander Riordan. The Royal Knights will no longer overlook these flagrant acts of hostility. Our enemies are amassing their forces as we speak. And their threat will only grow the longer we wait. A regiment from Rochester is on its way to the northern ruins. The Calbram mercenaries will form the vanguard and breach the enemy's defenses. The Royal Knights will join you shortly thereafter.
We're short on time, so I'll fill you in on the details along the way. That said, we've been tasked with the scouting, since we're the ones most familiar with the land.
Yes, sir. I'll find suitable candidates.
I'll do it. The scouting.
Kirsty, what are you doing here?
I brought her.
We can't get civilians involved in the mission, Kirsty.
Look, no one else in Colin knows their way around the ruins like I do. And besides, haven't you made me be your guide once already? I can't let Fomors take my home and my hunting grounds away from me.
Exploring in peacetime is one thing. Scouting in wartime is another.
With all due respect, Captain, I don't think we can stop her. And I don't think we should stop her either. Kirsty, she's here for the same reason we are, sir.
Still, the answer is no. We cannot guarantee your safety, Kirsty. You too, recruit. You look ready to tail us in secret if need be. I shouldn't have let Marek have his way. Fine. But you'll be coming with us in the reserve. Chiara, we'll be forming a main force separately.
Understood, sir. Pack up your gear, everyone! We're heading out!
I didn't think they'd have built all this out beyond the ruins. We need to get out ahead and secure a site for the mercenaries to rendezvous with the knights. those arrows.
Damn it! Where are the knights?
Leave none of them alive! You held up well. Now things should get a little easier.
Newbie! Kirsty! Are you alright?
Yeah, sorry. I know we're supposed to be ahead of the pack. But now we've fallen behind the knights. Does this mean we've messed up your plans?
No, it's fine. I know why you came here. We'd have had a lot more casualties if not for you. Thank you. Our plans haven't changed. But I think we might have to stay here a while and regroup. Everyone's tired. The fight's tougher than we thought. Catch up to the knights, Newbie, we'll be right behind you.
The Knights are here, and we're one step behind. Looks like the fight's raging on. Let's join in.
It's coming down! Get out of the way! Paradise awaits!
We need to clear a path for the mercenaries. Let's take him out. Do you hear that? Is that the knights fighting up ahead? Let's join them.
Come on, get moving!
That gnoll with the red fur is their chieftain, Crimsongale. We can end this war.
Their leader's just ahead. We have the advantage. Push forward with everything you've got. Victory is at hand. After him!
After him! Chase him down! Don't let him get away!
Come on, we're almost there.
Is that all of them?
There you are. Are you all right? We're almost done here. All that's left now is their leader.
Hey, you all right? We'll get you home. You'll be fine.
Dame Gwyn and our captain are discussing the plan ahead. It won't take them very long.
Kiara, how are things back at the village?
No strange movements in its vicinity, thankfully. We'll have to look out for any stragglers, but our people back home should be able to handle it. And since things are wrapping up here, I think I'll start taking the wounded back to the village.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All right, newbie. Our mission now is to go after Crimsongale. And thanks so much again for your help. You've spared a lot of people a lot of pain. You're coming with us too, right, Kirsty? Kirsty?
Yeah, sure. I came all this way after all.
With Crimsongale gone, Colin should be safer. For the time being, at least. Let's stay focused. There's just a bit left to go.
I'll wait for you in the village, newbie, all right? Don't hurt yourself.
We've suffered many casualties to get here, but finally the end is in sight.
All that's left now is their leader, Crimsongale. Our remaining forces should suffice.
We'll assemble a party to assist you.
Let's get going. We have no reason to wait.
Are you still certain, by the way? About your decision, I mean, in this situation?
Don't you already know the answer, Captain?
I do. I know that at this point, it makes no difference whether we're right or wrong. We will track down Crimsongale and put an end to its life. But, as a result, we will never learn the reason for the breaking of their truce.
I didn't realize the Fomos were of such interest to you, Captain.
It's Colin's safety I'm interested in, Mom.
Well, I'm sure the Gnolls must have had their reasons. But we are here to uphold the will of the goddess and the crown. And as for Fomos, downfall is the only fate that awaits them.
Fate. There may come a time when you must question your own, Dame Gwen.
Be that as it may, that time isn't now. Let's get going. Your new recruit showed exceptional skill in battle. Assign her to the party, if you can.
As you wish, Ma'am. You're here just in time. We made it this far, thanks to you. I'll leave it up to you whether you join the hunt for Crimsongale. But I would appreciate your help.
Climbed over all that. Kirsty, is there a way around?
Sir, there's a gap down here.
But it looks too small to get through. Damn it all! I won't let some rock get in my way!
Captain!
That thing won't Newbie! Come on!
You're the only one who could stop it.
Here, let me help.
Go! Now! There she is!
You're safe.
You made it. All units advance! Get him down!
Newbie, you did it! You took him down! You're incredible, ma'am. Really.
You took him down single-handedly. Truly, an outstanding feat. With this, you've proven your valor beyond all doubt.
Good work, mercenary. Listen up. Our mission here is complete. Ellis,
Yes, ma'am?
come with me.
Right away.
Let's wrap it up. We're heading back.